Hey parents, so I wanted to come and do a short spelling video really quick for y'all today because I didn't get to do it yesterday. It is kind of random this week, and so I wanted to kind of go over it really quick with y'all. We follow our Wonders Spelling, and so, which is the adoption MISD has, and so I don't really know why they chose all of these, but I just kind of wanted to give y'all an idea of what is expected in that spelling. It's still going with every sound has a box. I think that we can get kind of confused when we see like a SP together because we're always looking at that as being a blend. But in our spelling, it still goes with every sound has a box. So if it makes two separate sounds, they are not going to go in the same box. And so there was just a little bit of confusion about that. I wanted to come and talk to y'all about it. So here is what we're doing. So this week we are going to be doing, let me see. I'm going to do it on here because I don't want to confuse all what the box is. We are going to be doing SCR, SPR, STR, oops, started writing a word, SHR, and then THR and SPL. So those are the families, I guess we would call them, that we're going over this week. But we still will have every sound in a box. So if I was doing SCR and I was doing the word scrap, then I would say SCR. So every sound would have a box. If the word was scrape, it would be the exact same, except I would add that silent E like we've done before in there. If I were to do scratch, and then the TCH would all be in one box like we did last week. Moving on to SPR, if I did spring, NG is still going to be in that box together like we did last week. If I did sprite, I do a capital S because it's a proper noun. And then the T and the E would also be in the same box because of that silent E not having a sound of its own. STR, so I'll do stripe. We have that silent E in there. I'm running out of room, so I'm just going to do one of each now. If I did SHR, if I did shrine, so SH does have one sound, so it'll go in one box. And then THR, so if I did 3, E. So TH also has one sound, so it'll go in a box on its own. And then the last is SPL. So if I did, let me go this way. If I did splinter, would go like that. So these are not words that we will be using on our test, but that's just kind of giving you, especially at the beginning, that SPR, THR, SPL, SCR, all of those, what it looks like, that every sound still has a box. The other thing I've had some confusion about, and I wanted to like mention again really quick, is when we have our sight words or word wall words or high frequency words. So I may call any of them those, But when we have those words are not in boxes. So when I did our spelling test, you probably saw we had our boxes on the left side, and then over to the right, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with just a line, and then below was the 2 dictation sentences. Those words over there on the right with just the line and no boxes, that's where our sight words or high frequency words or word wall words will go. So you don't have to try to figure out how to make those fit into boxes because those are not going to be tested in boxes. I also, a lot of those are skills I haven't taught yet. So just wanted to remind y'all of that walk, oops, can't see it. And you can see the boxes through the outside or the back, but just know that those aren't for this. Walk, try. I also hit very hard with the kiddos that in America and especially Texas, we say I need to try that. I'm going to go try some soup. I want to try to play basketball. And it's not try, it's try. And so I told them to really pay attention to that, to be practicing that, and to listen to me when I'm giving the test. Because if they write try, I understand why they do it, because we all say try, but it's not spelled or even really correctly pronounced try. It's try. And then we have grow, bird, and leaves. So there are the things we will be doing this week in spelling, and this will be our last spelling test before Thanksgiving. So we won't be having them next week due to our just holiday stuff and also our field trip. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I hope this helps, and I will see y'all soon. Bye. Just when you thought that couldn't be any longer of a video, I was sitting here looking at this as I was putting my video together, and I was like, I don't think this is right. So I was trying to look it up in my book. So if you're ever like, why does she do this? I have this book that is like everything. I've learned the majority of them now, but sometimes I get on ones that I'm like, oh, that sounded funky. These should be in separate boxes, I think. SPL. I'm pretty sure. We're not doing IN right now. I just wanted to come and say I think that I did it wrong, and I didn't want to confuse y'all. We're not going to have that word on the spelling test or check, but I still wanted to do that in case there was any confusion. So if you have any questions, again, let me know. And now I'm really done. Have a good night. Bye.